The difficult part has been completed by Inter Miami, who managed to persuade Lionel Messi, probably the best player in football history, to reject offers from Saudi Arabia, Barcelona, and Argentina in exchange for their financial support. It was ultimately worthwhile to put up the effort and spend years of negotiation. Messi is scheduled to land in North America with a World Cup trophy in hand, where he'll play in South Beach for the ensuing few years of his career. Possibly the last few. But now Miami can turn their attention to their next issue: how to manage a player with so many skills. Messi joins a Miami squad that is still very much in the early stages of development. The squad is now last in the Eastern Conference without a permanent management. There are significant injuries all over the field, and the initial squad has few well-known players unless you're an avid follower of American soccer. With the World Cup champion of Argentina among their ranks, how will the David Beckham-owned team perform? Don't let what's coming up pass you by. Click that subscribe button right away. Phil Neville, Beckham's former Manchester United colleague, was recently fired as head coach of Inter and was temporarily replaced by former academy coach Javier Morales. The Argentine will have the chance to demonstrate why he should be granted the chance to collaborate with his esteemed compatriot, though it's unclear if he'll be offered the role on a full-time basis. At the center of the field, perhaps in the number 10 position, will be Messi. He frequently played on the right side of the front three at PSG alongside Kylian Mbappe and Neymar, and there were rumors that Xavi planned to reshape him as a deeper-lying player at Barca. However, in Major League Soccer, his brilliance will be given the biggest tactical stage to show. The gossip mills quickly started to go berserk. We'll refer to it as the Messi effect. Every prominent name on the market will be associated with Inter Miami as long as the Argentine is in the MLS. Playing with Messi would be appealing to everybody, and who wouldn't want to dwell in South Beach tropical conditions? How many can they truly sign? That's the question. Many of Messi's former colleagues have already been connected to Miami. Miami will soon be a significant player in the international transfer business. The signing of Messi is their major debut to the rest of the world. It is now up to them to surround him with the appropriate elements. It's only normal to observe a cascade of other players eager to share the field with him when a player of his status joins a new squad. Following his statement, numerous publications mentioned former club and present-day international teammates who were interested in traveling. Here are 5 incredible players who could accompany Messi to Miami. Sergio Busquets. For a while now, MLS and Sergio Busquets have been connected. The former Spain international has reportedly shown a desire for playing in the United States since 2021, and he has been connected to the Fort Lauderdale-based team ever since. The former Barcelona captain played more than 700 games for the Spanish champions, earning 9 La Liga crowns, 7 Copa del Rey trophies, 3 Champions League, and 3 Club World Cups. He resigned from international duty last year, considering that Al Hilal and Al Nassr made offers for his services. Busquets was also rumored to be moving to the Saudi Arabian League. Inter Miami officially announced the development by sharing a video on social media with praise for Busquets from Pep Guardiola, Luka Modric, Xavi Hernandez, Lionel Messi, among others. Now that Busquets has apparently agreed to a contract, it appears Miami will be allowed to hire him at last. If the 34-year-old does decide to move his skills to South Florida, it would provide Miami's beleaguered midfielder a much-needed lift. The Herons have been struggling, winning only 5 of their 17 games since losing crucial midfielders. Miami has been struggling to win games due in a large part to its failure to advance the ball in the middle of the field, create frequent scoring opportunities, and average just 0.9 goals per game. If Busquets were to move into Miami's midfield, he would provide the squad with an immediate option for progressive passing as well as a composed presence to balance Messi's ball-dominant approach. Jordi Alba. This summer, Messi has been joined by another former teammate from Barcelona in the United States. Jordi Alba has reportedly started talks with Miami, according to Fabrizio Romano. This is where things could get difficult for Miami. Franco Negri and Noah Allen, 2 reliable left-backs who are both capable of holding down a starting position for the squad, are an advantage. Any of the 2 left-backs on the roster might have to transfer to another team if Alba arrives. But if it is a result in the signing of the Spain international, Miami might be ready to take the chance. Alba is still a formidable attacking option at the age of 34. Alba is the 72nd percentile of 9th percentile of progressive passes, with 9.16 per 90 minutes. Even as a fullback, Alba might provide Miami's lackluster offense with a much-needed defense lift. It is unclear whether he would pursue a career in the MLS, a league that is significantly less competitive than those in Europe. Alba walked on his standing for his nation. However, according to the Marca narrative, he may finally decide to sign with Inter Miami if he gets to play with his closest pals, Messi and Busquets. Luis Suarez. Despite speculations to the contrary, it seems improbable that Luis Suarez is going to South Florida. Suarez dismissed the rumors, saying he's content at Gremio and restating that he is in agreement with them through 2024, according to the Uruguayan publication. Additionally, Miami already has 2 competent strikers on its roster that it has made significant investment in, so adding Suarez could be unnecessary. Miami's front line is now led by Leonardo Campana of Ecuador and former MLS MVP Joseph Martinez. But despite the club's investment, the team continues to have trouble scoring goals. Only 7 goals have been scored by the pair together this season, significantly less than the coaching staff has anticipated. If Suarez decided to join MLS, namely Miami, it could greatly improve the Herons' attacking issue and provide observers and supporters a chance to see the 36-year-old play with Messi once more. Angel Di Maria. It could be interesting if Di Maria joins the Miami roster. Miami would benefit from having Di Maria because fellow wingers Nicolas Stefanelli and Robert Taylor have struggled for the Herons, scoring just 1 goal apiece in 16 games played. Furthermore, the 35-year-old and Messi strike relationship is so seamless for the Argentina national team that it nearly seems telepathic. To see the two of them reuniting in Miami would be wonderful. Certain prominent sources shot down rumors that stated Di Maria would be joining the MLS soon. They also claim that although Miami has made first contact and shown interest in the Argentine and his representatives, no formal discussions have begun. Even though Miami would become a super team if Di Maria joined the squad, it currently appears unlikely. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann is the last and possible least probable of all the players on the list to transfer to the MLS. Even 2 years ago, the France international admitted to Le Figaro that while he would want to play in the United States, it won't be for Miami in the near future. Griezmann, who is 32 years old and entering the tail end of his career, has plenty of enthusiasm to play for Atletico Madrid for another 3 years. Miami also appears to be concentrating on other viable targets, especially Busquets and Alba, who will improve their roster. The club now has Messi, though, and that might just be the beginning. Even while MLS regulations limit the team from acting as crazily as it would like to, the combination of Messi, Beckham, and Miami will undoubtedly be attractive to players all over the world. Numerous well-known players have already been mentioned, and that is only the beginning. Suarez, Neymar, Griezmann, Busquets, Jordi Alba, and Di Maria are just a few. Miami's status as a major player has been cemented by Messi's presence. Additionally, it has added Beckham in realizing his goal of creating a truly global superpower in Major League Soccer. He would have only dared to hope for this when he signed the contract back in 2007. Messi will be used as the beginning point rather than that of the final product. The difficulty will be maintaining Beckham's team relevance when the global landscape changes in the years after Messi. Beckham's club is more significant than ever. In any case, Beckham has already received what he wanted. Like Beckham before him, Messi has altered the nature of the game. Beckham has rocked American soccer to its foundation for the second time in his life, and nothing will ever be the same. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more content, make sure to hit the subscribe button to stay in the loop.